Yo guys, it's JJ here, and today I'm be walking you through how to make some hard, dark trap beats for like the future. But before we get into the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Just past 2K, loop kit on the way, and to keep up with all the news, check my Instagram down below. And the final thing I would like to mention is this sample that we are using today is by courtesy of Prod.Bynow, great friend of mine from Canada, amazing producer, and he's gonna be walking you through how he made the sample. So without further ado, just take it away.
What is going on, guys? Bynow here with the sample breakdown. So thank you, JJ, for having me here. You can go check out my Instagram right down below. All right, let's go. All right, so the main part that you can hear right here is actually this Addictive Piano Tight Studio preset. The original pattern was this right here. Which is already kind of hard, but it needed something more. So I rendered it out, reversed it, and then added some effects. So this is usually what I put as effects. Fruity compressor. I always put the Very Moo presets, so it's like almost always on the same level. Bring the low volume up and the loud volume down. Then I have this vintage verb. Just like that. And halftime, little trick I like to use is I left the original settings, but I bring down the mix a little bit. So without it, it sounds like this. With it, this is a really good trick to spice up some loops you have. You can try this out, and as per usual, cut some lows. And for the piano, I made this one unique, as you can see, number 3, and I pitched it up 1 octave up. So yeah, next up we have this random vocal sample. It's basically just like, it sounds like this. I added some reverb, like with a high mix level, and kept only the high frequencies, so it sounds like this. Then I have this Snowflakes Bells Xenology preset, super simple little counter melody. Super simple. And then I have my strings, which are almost the exact piano pattern. Which I also rendered out and flipped, reversed. And I added the same EQ, cut the lows, same compressor, and some reverb. I also pitched them 1 octave down. So believe it or not, this is actually like all there is to it. It's really, really simple, but you guys have to keep in mind that it's important to keep it simple, because like it leaves space for the rapper to rap and to make more complicated drums, which I like. So here's the finished product. So guys, as you've heard, this is a super simple but very hard sample. So now, time for the drums. I'm gonna let JJ take the lead.
But before we move into the drums, just know that Bynow's Instagram is down in the description, so go hit him up, give him a follow. But yeah, let's just start. And just before we start off with the drums, just so you're aware of the sample, the way I flipped it, all I actually did was just take it down a whole octave and then 2 semitones further down. So taking it from that G sharp into that F sharp. But now looking into the drum pattern, just know all these sounds are for free from my essential kit, link in description again. But yeah, I am using both the Lex Luger snare and the clap. Very simple pattern as you can see, and again, very simple bounce. And next up we got the hi-hat pattern. I am using this very clean hi-hat called the 2 clean hat, ironically. And the pattern is also quite simple. Simple roll as you can see right here, and all I do is repeat this pattern every 2 bar, because when you have these hard future beats, and you already have a very nice sample, let's not clutter up the drums too much, though that's why we've done that. And this, what the hi-hat and the snare sound like. And next up, we're of course going to be moving into the 808s. And first thing I'd like to note is we're using this nice little distorted 808. And as you can see here, we went into the envelope, turned everything to 0 apart from the hold, and all that does is pretty much, by looking at the pattern as well, all I do is whenever I play a note, it will play until the note literally cuts out, giving it a nice little bit of bounce, again, further adding to that nice kind of future vibe that we want. And all I did was get myself this very nice simple pattern going here. And then for the second part of the 4 bar, we got ourselves a little bit of a bounce going here, and you'll hear how this 808 cuts in and out, giving it a nice little bit of rhythm. And all I did was copy and paste this pattern over here to make it a full 8 bar. And then for the kick pattern, all I did, copy and paste where the 808 was hitting onto that C note, and that was it. Pretty simple and straightforward. So this is what the 808 and the kick sound like. And now for the final 2 components of this beat, all we did was add ourselves a nice little open hat which repeats every 4 bar, and as you can see, it only hits over here, just giving it a bit more of a bounce. And then it just ain't a dark kind of future beat without some little congos in the end, you know, kind of like a little Metro Boomin cameo over here, because I know he loves to use these congos in future beats. So hey, we've got that going here, and hey, that is literally it. So without further ado, this is what the final beat sounds like. And there we have it. Hope you guys have enjoyed the tutorial. Thanks again, Prod.Bynow, you know, for hooking me up with a pretty dope sample. And make sure to like, comment, subscribe. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.